Mm. So, before we even get into this, let me just say that I'm sitting out here in Pleasant Hill, North Carolina. Some of you may have never heard of Pleasant Hill, which I doubt anybody that's not from Pleasant Hill actually heard of Pleasant Hill, North Carolina, really. Um, and it's a little quieter in the truck because I got it turned off because it's actually not hot, so I don't have to have the air running. I got the window down. It's nice little breeze going on, and it's done started getting darker a little later according to the concept of time. I think daylight savings may be next week, as they manipulate time however the fuck they want to. Daylight savings will be next week. I'm sitting out here in Pleasant Hill. I started out my day in Richmond. I drove from Richmond to here. My dispatcher told me to come out to Pleasant Hill. I didn't have a ride, he just said come out to Pleasant Hill. And the other day, I made a video, and on one of the comments asked me, well, Rob, how are you enjoying trucking? How are you liking this shit, basically. And y'all listen, before we even get into this shit fully, I want y'all to know I got a fucking problem, if not several. I got some very serious issues. You know what I'm saying? So as we go through this, by the time you make it to the end, you're like, man, this motherfucker is. I know. All right, I already know. Um, and I want to go ahead and announce because I believe people's attention span ain't great like that. Let me go ahead and say that if you will follow me on my old Instagram page, it was deleted. Links in the description box to follow my new Instagram page. It's going to be at Team Rob with the number 2. All right? Go ahead and get that out the way before we get into this shit. And I will answer that question by telling this story and explaining my perspective about life. Now, first and foremost, let me just say the words enjoy and like are huge words to me. These are big words. I know we use them, kind of, all willy nilly, but like is a big deal. Enjoy is a big deal. There aren't too many things I actually like or enjoy that goes on in the whole fucking world, period. We have, I like to play the video games, shoot a little basketball, back when I was smoking weed, 'cause can't fucking smoke weed now with the CDL shit going on, with me having these CDLs. I liked doing that. Slow head, some of y'all brothers can vouch. Some slow ass head, I like that shit. Some wet pussy, which I mean, it's all pussy is wet. I guess it's just pussy in general. I kind of I like that. And enjoy that. Um, Shooting some hoops. I ain't shot ball in a while. Some of y'all might be able to take me right now, but you cannot when I'm actually playing. All right? When I'm actually playing, you cannot fuck it with me like that. All right? Um, Shooting hoops, spending time with my kids, which, doing this in this profession, that's going to be something that you kind of sacrifice. Spending time with your kids, and I'll go into more detail with that, but spending time with my kids, there ain't really too much that I like or enjoy, period. And particularly working for money, to me, that's not something you can convince yourself that you enjoy it because, based on societal social engineering, you believe this is a part of your existence is to, work to pay bills, work to, have money or whatever like that. No, I don't like that shit. This is not something I did for a like. This is something that was practical to me in an effort to make a living with the way the society is set up. But you got to find something that you can do out here. One of the aspects I do like more about this profession is I don't have a motherfucker breathing down my neck as far as just on me all day long, like some of you that may work in retail or call centers and shit like that. You got somebody just on your neck all the goddamn time, on your head, critiquing you all damn day long. I do like that aspect of it. I'm kind of out here just on my own, essentially, but not really. I'm going to tie all this together. Now, if you remember, my day started in Richmond. Dispatcher told me to come to Pleasant Hill. I had told him the other day that my cheetah bar was stolen. Or I misplaced it, motherfucker. I really don't know what happened to my cheetah bar. But he said, well, you got to go up to the terminal anyway, so you could just grab one while you out there. I said, cool. Grab one. I came out here. He's like, well, just once you get empty, once they got done with me at Lowe's this morning in Richmond, I came on down to Pleasant Hill. Thought I was getting a cheetah bar and getting the fuck up out of here. But then once I got down here and got the cheetah bar, got me some fifth wheel grease. I noticed I needed to grease my fifth wheel. Some of y'all that know trucking will know, about this terminology. And I did that, and I'm like, okay, I don't know what I'm supposed to do next. Then in my mind, I'm like, oh shit, these motherfuckers done try to get me for a random drug test, which I didn't give a fuck. I'm like, shit, I ain't smoked since goddamn December 2018. I ain't even worried about no, I'm like, shit, I'll take this piss, we can get the hell out of here. But no, that ain't why I'm here either. The lady at the front said, well, you're not on the list for no random. I said, well, shit, I don't know. Let me call my dispatch dude again. Call, and he like, yeah, you got some form of remedial training. Now, when I was at orientation up here in Pleasant Hill, when we talked about remedial training, I remember what it was, essentially. I'm like, well, what the fuck? I ain't hit nothing. This is when people get in accidents or, getting in situations where the DOT stop them and they don't know something, they don't know how to do something, they don't know protocol. I've been in a situation like that. But I thought about, he said that DOT ticket. Remember, I told y'all about that DOT ticket I got on another video where we talked about me getting stopped. I got stopped by the cops. I told y'all about me getting a ticket for that. And he said, well, you got to do some type of training. You got to go through that training, and it's not going to be nothing, no big deal. And I'm like, I disagree with the whole situation, but I'm like, okay, let's get this shit knocked out. So then I go talk to the man who's supposed to give me this said training. He said, well, man, look, I might not even get to you today. It may be tomorrow before we even get into it. And if you drive trucks, if you sitting, and I've been here since, it's now, about 7, something, I think about 7 o'clock. I've been here since 11:30 a.m. I've been here, just sitting here waiting. Since 11:30. I might not even get to you tomorrow. And I remember when we was in orientation, when they talked about people coming in and getting the remedial training for things that they may do that are wild in these streets, that a part of that was you don't get paid for sitting, waiting on to get, it's part of like some type of humiliation punishment process. If you remember in my video when I talked about this, I got cited for having a flat tire and a kinked air hose line. So in my mind, I go to the punishment part. Cause I'm like, motherfuckers hitting shit and they have to get in, into situations like this, maybe speeding tickets or, went wild style around a curb and try to Tokyo drift this big ass truck, flip some shit over or something like that. That's different situation. A flat tire and a kinked hose, to me, in my mind, that doesn't make sense for me to be punished and try to be humiliated for those two things. Doesn't make sense. Not for, like, I even talked to a lady in front. I'm like, wait a minute, we talking about a flat tire and a kink. Y'all gave me this truck. Now, flat tires, they gonna happen. If you drive trucks, you gonna get them. You gonna fuck around and get a flat tire. But you said it's because DOT had to shut you down. That's why you got to go through this training. I'm saying, okay, I understand the training part, but what about the waiting part, the humiliation, and the punishment part? Because now it's affecting my money. I won't make money today. If I'm sitting here all day tomorrow, I won't make money tomorrow either. That's how they punish you. So see, even when, no matter what field you go into, when you are going to work for corporations, they got you by the balls. And this is even if you got a pussy. Even if you don't have balls, they got you by the balls because they can inflict any type, even if it don't make sense. And a lot of y'all have experienced this with your job. Like, what this shit don't make no goddamn sense. What the fuck? I had to be shut down, but hell, I had a flat tire where I wasn't going nowhere anyway. Flat tire, motherfuckers, breakdown came out there, fixed the hose, fixed the goddamn tire, and we kept going. It ain't like I had to be shut down for 24 hours or no days, or I was drinking or nothing like that. Nothing crazy like that. So then why couldn't I just get the training or whatever they want to deem as training without the punishment and humiliation part, or making your check be trash? Essentially, just the power that I don't care. I'm driving trucks for a motherfucker. And I'm in this to go do for myself, but I have to get the experience first. Because you got to buy your own truck. A lot of y'all owner operators know this. Got to buy your own truck. I don't want to come out into the game and have to sign a contract and somebody got me again by the balls because I'm driving their truck. I want to save up enough money to come out and just pay cash for my truck. Go get it myself. I don't want nobody holding my balls. I'm tired of having my balls held. Tired of that shit. So just like with truck driving, it has its ups and downs. It has its ins and outs, just like everything else, because you still, if you come out here in the game, again, if you're in my part of the game, because it's like I can be like, man, fuck this shit, I'm out. I don't have the experience. I got my license in June. I've been here maybe 2.5 months. So, and as I spoke about in another video, you have to have experience before you can just jump up out here and say, man, fuck this shit, I'm out. You got to have some experience before you're going to work for another company. But essentially, you're still going to work for another company, you see. You may get better benefits and things like that. And, you know, I'm not comfortable working for, no, I already don't like the concept of work as it is. I don't like the concept of work and what it means and what is, you know, how it's classified people and broke people down by class. Like I'm better than the, you know, the janitor or, you know, the person that cleans the toilet somewhere or the person that flips the burgers somewhere, you know. You get judged by your profession, by class. I hate that anyway. Now, truck drivers can make a lot of money. You stand to make a lot of money in this field. I mean, I think it's like annually, I mean, we talk about a multi-billion-dollar industry. There's a lot of money to be made in this field. But when you get fresh out of school, fresh getting your license, unless you got a hookup somewhere, not many companies hire students fresh out of school. Nor will they give you the training, adequate training. A lot of motherfuckers, you come fresh out of school, you go work for them, you may get trained for 2 weeks, and they're like, go ahead, try it out. That's why most accidents are had, just like with, you know, same thing with teenage drivers and beginning drivers out here, even with in automobiles. It's the same shit. A lot of these companies. And this company, I trained for like 7 weeks. Long, drawn out training process, you know. But the way I look at shit, the way you know, the way shit goes into my mind, it makes it very difficult for me to enjoy anything. I don't enjoy too much of shit. Now, once I get out here on my own and start, you know, doing my own thing as far as the business side is concerned, I think that would be more fulfilling for me as far as practicality and being in a pragmatic way, like a motherfucker not holding my nuts. But enjoyment, I didn't start driving trucks because I love driving. It's not. That has nothing to do with this. This is about practicality. What makes sense. As far as even if you don't have or you lose a job in truck driving, you guys a CDL, you can go get you a fucking job driving something. Especially you got your class A's. You can go drive something and make you some money where you don't have to be unemployed for long periods of time and things like that. As long as your driving record is good and things of that nature. But here it is. Again, I've been here since 11:30. They didn't even want to tell me. They just told me come out here. I didn't even know what I was doing. I mean, my person that does my dispatch, he could have told me, well, you're going to go there for remedial training based on this DOT. Because I still got 2 citations. But we talking about flat tire and hose. Like, you can come talk to you. I mean, you can talk to me about that. Well, check your tires. I'm like, well, shit, they're going to go flat regardless. I didn't know you can really do about flat tires and the hose. It's y'all truck. And when DOT man inspected me, he said because they didn't have the spring on there they were supposed to have, that's on y'all. This truck y'all gave me. And that's after I was in another truck Then the air stopped working in that one, so I couldn't drive. So they put me in another one and told me you could get back in these streets. That ain't got shit to do with me. And that's what I'm gonna tell these motherfuckers too. They don't know that I'm gonna tell these motherfuckers that, but I'm damn sure gonna tell you whenever I do go into this class and they try to give me this training and slow talk me and all this shit. I'm gonna let them know they might goddamn walk me out the door then. I don't know. I don't care. Because one thing that I'm not is a motherfucking pushover. You're not gonna get no whole shit over on me. You're not gonna hold me. You're not gonna be holding and squeezing my nuts while you got a smile on your goddamn face. And you're not gonna convince me that it's my fucking fault that the truck you gave me didn't have the proper equipment on that motherfucker. Y'all told me to go. Here's this truck. Let's go. So that's what I did. Didn't even know nothing about the kink in the airline shit. It didn't have a spring. It was supposed to have a spring on it to protect it from that. It didn't have it on there. DOT man told me that. So when they bring me in this motherfucker, that's what the fuck I'm going to tell these people. So now I'm missing out on money for the day and tomorrow. I'm getting punished, essentially, because this is what it is. This is what anytime you in a situation, this is what the white man and his mama, and that's what they like to do. They try to punish you and shit like that. You know, anywhere you go. You have disciplinary actions, things where you're being in insubordination and things like that. And these regular, you're going to have point systems in different places. They're going to have a way to punish you. Write-ups. Y'all know the deal. They find their ways to punish you. And me, I'd rather take a write-up because I can still be driving right now, making money. But it's going to fuck up 2 days. I've been here since 11. They all left. They all went to the house. I'm out here in this truck. And I may have to sit here all day tomorrow, too. But best believe they're going to get a piece of my motherfucking mind for this shit. That's the type of motherfucker I am. I can't help it. I don't know. It's something in me. I gotta stand up for myself when shit don't make sense. This makes no sense at all. Especially considering what they're doing. As far as, fucking with your money. Motherfuckers still got that kind of power over you to fuck with your money. Now, it's motivational. It gives me the drive because if you talk to a lot of black truck drivers, there's a lot of us out here. It could be more, but there's a lot of black truck drivers out here. They don't want to work for themselves. They don't have a problem, working for a motherfucker. I got issues. I had issues coming out. I started this with the goal of going into doing this shit for myself. That's how I started. Now this further motivates me. I guess maybe it happened like this just to keep the fire going. But it didn't go nowhere. I still got that fire. But this is just a prime example of why it's necessary. Because little stupid shit like this. Now had I wrecked or hit something or did some wild shit, then I would understand. A flat tire and an air hose though. I have issues. I'm not going to expose the company or nothing like that. That's not why I'm making this video. If you know me personally, you know what company I work for. Not many people know me personally. Or if you really just want to know real bad, you can hit me up on a personal level, like on Instagram or something like that. But it's I came here to get a fucking cheetah bar because I drive flatbed. I actually had a guy send me an email the other day. He was like, well, make sure you get out of the truck and work. You don't want to be, I think he drive box trucks. That's why he said that shit. Make sure you get out. If you doing flatbed, you getting out of your goddamn truck and you doing some goddamn work. You're not just sitting in that bitch backing it up into no dock and then, getting some paperwork signed and riding off. Hell no. You got to deal with tarps. You got to deal with straps. You got to tighten that shit down. You got to deal with bungees. Anybody drive flatbed know this shit. There ain't no goddamn, you ain't about to sit out this bitch because ain't nobody coming out here to goddamn untarp this bitch for you or tarp it for you. Not happening. And it really, they try to pay you for tarping. Motherfucker, I need to be paid for untarping. Shit, and tarping. Both sides you really should be getting paid for. God damn it. I know if I ever have me a flatbed, I'm paying my guys. And once I start getting my shit going, if I get flatbed, I'm paying for tarping and untarping. Because god damn, the untarping, It's just, I mean, goddamn, it's some bullshit. It can be some bullshit, but it give you a daily workout. You gonna work out. Especially when it's hot as fuck outside. Oh, you gonna work out. You're not just sitting. Mm-mm. No, you're not just sitting. That ain't how this shit work. But I have a hard time, man. The way I think makes it difficult for me to enjoy and like. I mean, these are big words to me. It makes it hard for me to like too much of any goddamn thing. Cause mine, my shit might be fucked up. I mean, I'll give y'all that. You know, you say, Rob, something's fucking wrong with you, man. I say word. I just say word. You know, like I don't have no argument against you. I don't know what the fuck. I can't help it. This how my mind work. I ain't about to too much like being a tool in this society, having to function. To be functional in this society, you have to conduct yourself in a certain way. If my shit ain't right, my shit is not right at all, yo. But this is just, motivation. Hell, again, they might walk me out this motherfucker tomorrow, y'all. I might be coming back here telling y'all, look, I got walked out. They didn't like my questions, my comments. They might walk me out. But that's some bullshit. Because again, logically, I get, they want to bring you in, for this type of infraction, bring me in, talk to me and shit, and then let me go on about my business. But to punish, fuck up my check, no. Mm-mm. I do like the little bit more freedom that you get, though. I like, being here by myself, chilling, making it work. I do like that aspect of it. But essentially, I mean, you're still working to pay bills that don't even make sense. Most of them, if you really look at the bills and all that shit you gotta pay for out here, a lot of it don't even make sense. But I do like the solitude. Some people have a hard time dealing with the solitude. I actually embrace it. I don't like being around motherfuckers anyway, because most motherfuckers get on my nerves. So I like that part. But at the end of the day, somebody still got your balls. If you're working for somebody, and you gotta get that experience. Because you need about 6 months to a year. I was talking to a trucker the other day. He said you at least need a good year. He said for you at least go through 4 seasons. There's a guy, he told me he'd been driving for like over 20 something years. He'd been training for 9. I've been working for another different company. And he actually helped me out because when I ain't had no cheetah bar, you're not getting these straps off without no bar. It's not happening. Because you got to put that bar in there to crank that bitch down and get it off. So he looked out for me and gave me one of his bars. Now I still came to this motherfucker to get me another one. So shit, clearly I need two just in case. Goddamn it, I told him I let him know I had one. It was a black man. Show love, man. I get a lot of love out here from all different races of people, which is I think it's deserved. I mean, I don't be out here doing no fucked up shit. I think I'm getting the the energy I put out into the world. People always kind to me. I don't typically have no issues. But this black man was like, "Here, man, yeah, you can just have it." He said, "I got a whole bunch of these motherfuckers at the house." I said, "Oh, really? Let me get my inventory up, then, goddamn it. I need to have a whole bunch of these bitches too, just in case some shit get out of hand." But he gave me one, and he sat there, talked to me, helped me fold my tarps. And a lot of y'all know tarps, motherfucking got to help you do it. Which I don't really give a fuck what I do by myself or not, but he helped me do the shit. Talk to me about trucking, and he got a couple trucks, and just talk to me about the game and shit like that. I soak in that knowledge because I know I'm going to jump out here and be on my own. I want to do it right though. You can't do it too fast. There's a lot of people make a mistake going out here trying to run their own business too fast and end up going bankrupt because they didn't look at all the cost. They didn't look at everything. They were just ready to go. I gotta be smart about this shit. Because I ain't trying to have a company for 4 months and go belly up. A lot of motherfuckers is doing that. Come out running. I mean, you gotta walk. You gotta crawl and walk, and then you can get up to a nice steady jog, and then you can get into some sprint and shit. But you can't come out running. That's how you end up going bankrupt and shit out here. But that's all the fuck I wanted to say, man. Anybody that made it to this point in the video, I appreciate you. I do. I figured I would answer that question that I saw the other day and just bring all this shit in here together. I'm not much into liking and enjoying a whole lot of shit. I named a short list of shit that I actually like and enjoy, but it ain't a whole lot of shit, man. I guess I could add listening to music on it. I like cleaning too. I guess I could say I like cleaning up shit. I do like that. That's a common. I like cleaning shit up. I can add that on and listen to music. I can add that on my list of likes. But it ain't much. It ain't much. I like spreading this knowledge too. I like getting messages of where I'm giving people goddamn energy. I'm giving people a sense of pride. I do like that. Now, I'm in a society and in this realm where I have to do that, where it's necessary for that to happen. So that's some bullshit. Because we should be able to just exist and, but I do like that. I like those messages. I like inspiring kids, not even my own. Other children, other young folk, to have a sense of pride in themselves and stand up for themselves and not take no shit. And have some black pride. I do like that as well. But my list is short. And it's not got nothing to do with enjoying no job. Ain't nothing about a job I'm going to enjoy. Where no. That's not me. That's not the type of personality I have. And again, something could be wrong with me. But that's all the fuck I wanted to say. I'll probably sit out here and make a couple more videos. And shit. Talk to y'all about some shit. The next couple might piss people off, but it is what it is. But this was my day ones, motherfuckers that really care and want to know what's going on with me. Again, y'all, I might be coming back in here tomorrow talking about how I got walked out of this bitch, for real. But I will give y'all an update on how everything turned out. Because, no, I'm not one of them ones. I'm really not. You got to make it make sense. I require that. That's what causes me to be a problem. Causes me to be a problem. But that's all the fuck I wanted to say. Like, share, subscribe, links in the description box to donate, order t-shirts, follow me on social media. Y'all know the spiel already. Shout out Team Rob. Y'all know what it is. I'm out.